Welcome back to the body. Regrettably, let's have a look first at what happened last week.
And number 3, Perfect, at 420 points.
Perfect just in front, and a hit of Doves. I think Perfect.
Race 4, number 10, well timed at $4.
Favourite time, well timed. Beat Thunder Lips. No sharp shot.
Race 1, number 1, El Castello.
Clark is lifting it though, and the first favourite time, El Castello, beating it.
I'm actually with the favourite. I'm being held-born. I'm a bit like Faust. I don't know what's going on.
IME just in front, and IME got in ahead on the
Aviatrix at Morpheville.
But Aviatrix too solid in the run to the wire and wins a length over.
Pretty boring, but I'm also with the favourite. Number 6, Fangirl.
Yeah, I'm with Fangirl as well.
That Fangirl, she bounces back. Shit, that's arrogant. She was toying with him at the end.
All right, best bet for me, Caulfield, race 5, number 3, Another Will.
Then we go to race 5, number 3, Another Will, the $1.09.
A few worrying moments, but Another Will is too good. Bring on the 2.
Well, that was fucking shocking. No claps this week, also because we've obviously lost budget or something like that because the buttons aren't working. Devastated. What do you reckon, Fax? It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad last week.
Look, there was a lot of close calls, but like the Clichy Boulevard, Gringotts, all that shit.
Shit.
But what do? We keep punting.
Keep punting.
Even though I want to stop.
And it's probably going to be worse this week.
Yeah, well, we got no Luke this week because he's been a prick in Bali. What do you think about that, Fax?
I don't know. He's going to probably still punt.
Oh, he's definitely going to punt.
He's probably going to punt.
I heard he's having 5,000 in Prodigy.
That's right.
This week, there are a few things to look forward to. Obviously, grand final weekend, Moonee Valley Friday night, heaps of races on Saturday. So I'm sure we're going to get heaps of people listening in. But let's dig into it and make it short and sharp because this potty is starting to do my head in. Firstly, Moonee Valley tomorrow night, Fiend Stakes. Who wins? Mr. Brightside, Prodigy.
I think Prodigy.
You reckon Prodigy?
Even though I love Mr. Brightside, but the setup just doesn't look right for Brightside.
Oh, look, I'm on the same wavelength as you. I reckon Prodigy. I reckon she's small field, leads, 16 years in front, and gets there. Fitter, this, that.
Yeah, but if Brightside wins, what a horse.
What a horse. It does like Moonee Valley, but yeah. It
does like
Prodigy for me. No bet, but watch.
No bet,
enjoy.
watch.
Beautiful.
Yep, agreed.
And grand final, who wins?
Wouldn't mind Brisbane, eh?
You reckon Brisbane? What are they paying? Do you know?
Not sure. I think they're $2.50.
And
Sydney were $1.80, I think.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I feel like the Swans are going to win. But
I think so too. But
not that I have any idea, just because I hear people say it. But that's it.
That's right. I'm going to watch it. That's for sure.
Yeah, fuck. Feature races? Yeah, right.
Yeah, they're right.
Let's go to Moonee Valley Friday night because everyone's going to be listening before then. Yep. Group 1, Manikato Stakes. Fave is the number 12, the 3-year-old Growing Empire, $4.80. Fax, what do you reckon?
All right, very hard race.
Hard.
But look, I'm going to go with I Wish I Win, even though the barrier isn't too good for it. I just think if you can get a card in the race, it's going to be absolutely steaming home. So 1,200 metres is its go. Second up, not too sure, but getting like $5.50 now, which is quite a good price.
It's a nice price.
Yeah, definitely a good price. And also having a bet on V8, first up, 11-1, also getting another good price. I just feel like I wouldn't want to be on the rail as much. As I said, I'd rather be a bit wider, getting a decent card through the race and steaming home. So I love Hayasugi, looks really good, but I just think the barrier just might kill it there. Yeah,
I agree about Hayasugi. I think number 2's killed it.
Yeah,
it's a horse builds into a race, etc. That's how it runs its best races, and it's not going to be able to do that from 2. They're confident on it, but
they're very confident.
Keenan McDonald thinks it's just going to go and win.
Well, I do think if it drew a different barrier,
it would have my money.
Yeah, I'd be all over it. Yeah.
But I think at $6, I'm willing to risk it from that barrier. I'm also with the number 1, I Wish I Win, at $5.50. Yeah. It's the best horse in the race. If it gets any luck, gets clear air, and if they go fast enough, which is a question mark, should be winning.
Yeah.
I'm also going to have 2 more bets though on massive roughies.
Yeah.
Right? Just little nibbles on, firstly, number 9, Komochi at $27.
Fair enough.
Sydney form, flying, huge first up, drawn well. But just before this, I just saw that it's got the synthetic filler on for the first time, which scares me. So it's a bit of a worry. But I think at $27, it's worth a nibble. Yeah. And then I'm also going to have the smallest nibble on number 10, Climbing Star, at $26. It's a first up freak.
Fair enough.
It's got Group 1 form from last prep. It didn't run one bad race. I think they figured it out being a sprinter. It's got residual fitness from the winter too. And I think it's a nice chance at that sort of $27 mark that you can also have a nibble on. But yeah. So it's a hard race.
You could pick like 5, 6 horses, even more.
Yeah,
Australia, I like Komochi, I like. It's just you'd rather just go with the proven. I wish I win. Even V8, like as I said, they're my 2 bets. But V8's just got better targets. But first up, fucking flies, doesn't it?
Why did Mornington Glory not go to the race?
1200 meters.
Did they say that's why?
Yep.
Hectic. All right, straight to Sydney. Rosehill, race 7, Golden Pendant, 1400 metres. Favourite is the number 4 Samana at 260. I'll go first. I'm with the number 4 Samana at 260. I think it's one of the better bets of the weekend. It lost just over a length to Visistina, just behind Fangirl, a nostril to Fangirl, on a good track. Second up, Wait for Age, cut in the ground. I mean, that was Wait for Age. Now, second up, set weights and penalties. It's a weighted moral. I'm not calling it a moral, but like at the weights, that's a joke. Great draw. And as long as there's a bit of cut in the ground, I'm saying soft 6 or worse, which I'm hoping for around a soft 6. I don't think they can beat her.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I'm going to go over Amelia's Jewel because I feel like if you can't win this, it's just going to be
I know.
the biggest bid ever.
I love Amelia's Jewel too. I feel sick going against her.
But yeah, like you don't want more than a soft 6 or soft 5 even to get. Or soft 5 is okay for Amelia's Jewel, but more than that,
you don't want more than that.
No, you don't want more than
you
that.
Don't.
I won't have a bet this race, but yeah, I'll pick Amelia's Jewel just on the merit and second up. It's got a lot to prove, a lot of points to prove.
If it gets to something like a soft 7,
it's no chance. No, I'll probably write that on my sheet. So a bit late. Yeah, soft 7, don't back. But
if it's a soft 7, I'm having one of the bigger bets I've had in a while in Samana.
Yeah, Samana's almost tomorrow.
Holy shit! Gets to the front. How do they catch it?
No, they can't.
Anyway,
no bet really.
Yeah. Anyway, on to rough as shit, so we can ruin a horse's career. Bois d'Argent last week put in its worst performance to date. So we're going to do it to another horse. Let's go to Toowoomba. So we'll stay away from the city tracks.
I didn't even look at that card.
Race 8, number 7, Nickau Spur. It's in the Toowoomba Cup. It's 20-1. It's been very unlucky this prep, but now it's been running 1400, then a mile twice, with these unlucky runs. Now it's finally up to 2,000 metres. It's performed well at the track and distance before, but now it's going to run like shit. Apologies. And then I'm also going to give 3 horses, and I'm just going to say them all at the same time. And this is only if, there's major cut in the ground at Sydney. So if we're looking at like a soft 7 or worse, you're worth having a nibble on these 3 horses. You've got race 5, number 5, Perspiration at $27. You've got race 9, number 13, Tannhauser. And number 12, Charterhouse, all at that $20 mark. They're all absolute swimmers, and they're massive prices. And if it gets any wetter, they would be a lot shorter than that. But again, I've said it now, so they probably won't handle the weather this week. But all the best. So let's go to one of the bigger races of the weekend, again at Rosehill. Race 8, the Golden Rose, 1400 metres. The fave is the number 1, first up Godolphin, Broadsiding at $2.90. Faux, what do you reckon?
Well, I've got like 5 horses written down here, so I'm just gonna pick 3 and that's it. But look, I'm not with Broadsiding only because of the barrier, and I just don't think it sets up well for it. But in saying that, I'm going to stick with Traffic Warden. Very good first up run, and I'm sure it would peak second up in that sense. But yeah, should get a good card in the race as well from barrier 9. I don't think it's a bit of an issue. Also with Storm Boy, I think personally, if it jumped better last start against Traffic Warden, it would have won. But then again, it's come from barrier 11, so it needs to, jump, get the reels going, and pretty much go straight to the lead. If that's the case and he does it with ease, then I think that's would be the one to run down, and I think that would be winning personally. But then again, a lot has to go its way. And then you got Linebacker as well that also needs to jump and get a good card through the race. But yeah, my main bet would be, if I were to have a play, it would be Traffic Warden and little 2 covers on Storm Boy and Linebacker.
Yeah, look, I'm against the favour at the price as well, although I think it's a freak. It could easily explode and win.
Yeah, it can.
But just at the price.
Don't know.
Number 2, Traffic Warden, $4 as well. Barrier 9's a bit of a question mark, but I have a report that they'll be running on the weekend and getting wide with the way that the track is. Broadsiding still has to come out and do it this prep. Traffic Warden came first up and exploded like a rocket. I think 1,400 metres will only suit. And then for the sake of our futures, I'm going to take Warden.
Yeah, that's a. If you don't see Traffic Warden plays,
the podcast is done.
We might not. 'Cause that's a lot.
That's so much.
That's a lot.
And then number 4, linebacker at $6, barrier 7, good return. It's going to improve second up, and it has form around broadsiding from last prep, and it's 2 times the price. It beat it over 1,400 meters by like a length and a half. So I don't know where they go from barrier 7, but McAvoy's riding well enough, and
I think that's a perfect barrier in the race.
yeah, look, $6, I'll definitely take that. And again, I'm also aware and very scared of the Waller Train Emirate. They got a massive opinion on it, and I think it's going to improve big time.
Yeah,
and the more cut in the ground, the more that will suit. But I'm happy to take the other 2.
I've got that written down, but I'm not going to say it because I've got some horses.
Just write the whole field down.
That's all right.
In other words, don't bet.
Yeah, don't bet.
Now on to race 9, 1,500 metres, Shannon Stakes. Fave is the beast, number 1, Celestial Legend at $4.80. I'm going to have 2 bets here again. I'm going to have a bigger bet on the number 8, Bases Loaded at $5. It's a tricky draw, but I think it's going to get to the front on my map. And second up, it's going to be extremely hard to catch up to the 1,500 metres. And then I'll have another nibble on number 7, New Energy at $9. I'll give this horse another chance. He didn't have the best of luck fresh. Gets back. Blake Shin on, step up to 1,500. Looks like it suits. Just a bit skeptical that it might be a fresh horse. And then, look, if it is, these are bets for if it's not as bad as a soft 7, but if it's soft 7 or worse, have the nibble on those 2 roughies I mentioned, number 13, Townhouse, and number 12, Charterhouse. Falcons, what do you reckon?
Well, I'm going to go with New Energy. Very good run first up, and very unlucky. So, look, it's got a pretty hard barrier to handle there, but I think if it drops back a bit, gets a clear running space, and I think it will go bang and win. But I can't really go without putting a bet on Celestial Legend, to be honest with you. But second up now, that horse has got a lot to prove. It's definitely the best horse in the field by a mile, in my opinion. So first up run was a pass mark. I think second mark will jump out the ground, and I'm sure they won't be running a bad race with this one. That's for sure. It's got much better targets down the track. So
that's fair point. Cut in the ground will suit that as well.
Yeah. So I think main bet each way, New Energy, and even have a bet on Celestial Legend. So
All right. Well, now we got Falcons Fat Multi, 6 eggs, 7 eggs, 6 legs,
6 eggs boiled.
God.
All right. So we go. Race, this is all places, by the way. So Sandown Race 2, Nadula to place, $2. Sandown Race 3, Ridden in Code, $2.50 to place. Sandown Race 7, number 11, Craig, $1.40 to place.
Craig.
Yeah, Craig. Shout out, Craig. Then we got Rosehill Race 6, number 13, Canasana to place at $3.50. Then you got Rosehill Race 10, Ferrari to place, $1.40. It's probably going to run like a Fiat. And Belmont Race 7, number 14, Laced Up Hills, $2.75 to place. Best bet at Belmont.
Oh my God, best bet of the year.
Best bet at Belmont.
All right, well, speaking of best bets at Belmont, let's go best bet value lay, best bet Falcons.
All right, let me get it up. I don't even know what best bet. Okay.
It's good.
Hard to pick one, but I'm going to go best bet Sandown Race 7, number 11, Craig. Again, shout out Craig.
To Craig.
$2.70. It needs to win this to make the Tour Act, and the trainers, I can't even, Trent and Buston. How do you say Buston?
Trent Buston and Young.
Trent Buston and Young.
Jesus, Christ, going to have a hard
Jesus, poor Jesus. Trent Buston and Young scratched it last week against another wheel to go into this race.
Good choice.
To qualify for the Tour Act. So it's got a lot to prove. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's very smart in my opinion. So $2.70. I'm going to take it. Best bet.
Your phone's making so many noises.
It's exploding.
Must be so famous. Claudia. So let's go best bet. Belmont for me. Race 6, number 4, Simply at $2.20. It's on the back up.
What?
Grand Alana Williams. Up to the 2,200 metres, drawn perfect.
What happened last? Didn't we on the last?
It was on a mile. It was at a mile.
Yeah,
they stayed at the mile 2 times in a row.
Yeah,
up to the 2,200 metres. I like when Grand Alana do this shit.
No.
I think it's going to absolutely explode. Looks so hot.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Value of the day, Fax, go.
Oh, love this.
I bet I'm on the exact same one. Has to be.
Race 6, number 13, Canasana.
Oh, Canasana.
Canasana.
Oh, okay.
No? All right.
No, I like it.
All right.
But The only thing with that is Wallace said that he's unsure 1400 metres first up. But
if there's a bit of cut in the ground,
if it gets to a soft 7 or worse,
even a soft 6.
God.
Soft 6 will.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so race 6, number 13, Kanasana, $12. Good each way there. And I just like it first up. It's won twice out of, I think, 3 or 4 times first up. Needs a bit of cut in the ground, and yeah, it's very, very, very good when it wants to be. So
all right,
give it a crack.
I'm staying at Belmont.
Again, fucking hell.
Race 8, number 14, Laced Up Hills.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
$10.
Yeah, right.
This is the most stupidest price I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's $8.50.
Trialed Super. Oh, has it been backed in?
No, we didn't go $10.
No, it did. It was $10 today. That's when I wrote this down. It was $10.
Jesus Christ.
Goes
I
well.
didn't see it go $10.
Because it drifted out. It goes well enough first up. 1,200 metres, I think, is its go. They've figured it out. Each way all day. Each way all day. Holy shit. Anyway, lay of the day. Go on, Falks. Get me out of my misery, please.
Broadside in race 8, Rosehill.
Oh, that's so hectic.
The best horse in the field.
That's
He's gonna
fucked.
lay it.
Holy shit, it's going to win by 8.
Yeah, so yeah. See what happens.
So my lay is at Belmont.
Fucking hell. I swear I didn't even look at the Belmont card just bloody race 7.
You're going to see me at the track this week.
On the track. Okay.
Race 3, number 2, Pin Deep, $2.45. Because I really
Pretty sure it's got coming out because it raced today.
Did it?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's so good.
So that's good.
I was going to say I really like the second favourite, number 9, Miss Flirtatious, to beat at 380.
Yeah, that's my favourite now.
Anyway, well that's a good segment. So let's go to our accountability. We don't actually have the results from last week, and you probably don't want to see them anyway, because we don't have Luke here.
Yeah, put them in.
So Fax, you want to run through them?
My units.
Yep, unit.
All right, so let's go to Friday, Moonee Valley, race 1, number 8, Gallant Sun, $2.91 unit. Race 8, number 7, Jenny Lala, $5.50 1 unit. Then moved on to our Saturday races. Sandown, race 2, number 4, Endula, 1 unit.
Fuck hell.
Race 3, number 3, Written in Code at $7.50, 0.5 units. Race 7, number 11, Craig, my best bets, $2.70, 2 units. And then we go to Rosehill, race 6, number 13, Kanasana, $12, 1 unit. Race 9, number 7, New Energy at $9, 0.5 units. Race 10, I've been on this horse the past 3 weeks.
Oh no, I'm so
3 weeks, but it finally draws a barrel. I was going to make some best value, but I made it the other week. But give it a good shot. Okay, so race 10, number 1, She's an A-lister.
Oh, yeah.
$20, 0.5 units. And I'm also covering on race 10, number 11, Ferrari at $2.70, 1.5 units. That was going to be my second best bet of the day, but yeah, go very close to that. And then Belmont, best bet of Belmont for sure. Race 7, number 14, Laced Up Hills, $8.50, 1 unit.
Great bet. I'm going to bolt in. So let's go. We're going to start off Moonee Valley Friday night because everyone's going to be waiting for Moonee Valley Friday night. So we'll go race 2, number 7, Gumdrops at $9. I've got 0.5 units on that. Loves the Valley, that horse.
I was going to do that, eh?
Right. Race 5, number 7, Zaitong, $8, 0.5 units. Sydney form. Race 8, number 7, Jenny Lala, $5.50. Got 0.5 units on that. And then race 8, number 6, Lady Jones at $14. I got 0.5 units on that. Then we go to Sandown on Saturday. Race 2, number 4, Indola, like Faux, at $6, 0.5 on that. And then I've got race 8, number 18, Modown at $6, 0.75 units on that. And then at Rosehill, so for the race 6, there's 2 horses, and it depends which one gets scratched because one's getting scratched. So there's number 18, Chicken Mojito, $20. I've got, or number 13, Conasana at $12. One of them I'll have 0.5 units on depending on who gets scratched. Race 10, number 11, Ferrari, $2.70. I've got 1.5 units on that. Then we go to Toowoomba. I've got race 6, number 4, Hell of a Bardi at $3.50. I've got 1.5 units on that. Race 7, number 4, Kibosh, $5.50. I've got 0.5 units on that. And then at Belmont, I've got race 3, number 9, Miss Flirtatious at $3.80. I've got 1.5 units on that. Race 7, number 3, Count the Sessions at $12, 0.5 units on that. And then race 8, number 14, Laced Up Hills, $10, 0.75 units on that. All right. Faux, I forgot to tell you actually. Sink or swim. We had Varstart last week. I don't want to talk about it because it's cost me thousands.
Yeah, right.
So we're going to start again, for fuck's sakes. I'm fucking broke because of this shit. What have you got this week, Falcon?
I actually didn't even do it, so I just got to
You just got to whip it out.
Okay, it's either between
You got to choose one.
Craig to place,
You choose.
or Lace to Fields to place.
Nothing to do with me. You choose.
All right, Craig to place.
Craig to place.
Craig to place.
All right, so Craig to place, please.
$1.45.
All right. Beautiful.
Nightmare if that doesn't place.
Thank fuck that's over for another week.
Yep.
A few steps closer to the end. Should we we'll put on a track?
We're going to put on.
Have a look. What do you want? Afro House?
Let's have a look. What's that?
Put this one back on. This is quality sound here. Keep punting. God bless.
Stop putting because we're stopping soon.
Keep listening to Afro House. All right, ciao, guys.